I'm a believer. I believe in the universe. I believe that everybody can dream and that those dreams do come true.
How do you identify such personalities? Because what we have been saying it, the people, those who have been coming, the guests who have been coming on the podcast, they are all accomplished. Means how do you identify and how do you bring them up?
I want to present stories that kind of resonate with the kind of main underlying theme that I have. And the main underlying theme that I have are the stories of grit and determination and resilience. I call it the phoenix spirit because that's my spirit animal. क्या होता है ना कि लाइफ में फेलियर्स तो आते ही हैं like I said in the beginning, नाना कोरोबी या ओकी, मतलब अगर आप 7 बार गिरो तो आप 8वीं बार उठो और चलो. कोई भी काम छोटा या बड़ा नहीं होता है एंड जो आपको काम मिला है उस मोमेंट में उसे पूरी डेडिकेशन से करना ज़रूरी है.
Now, speaking about Japan, what things which you have loved most?
Yeah, of course, Japan is a very unique country. It's a homogeneous country, as you would know. I think number one would be Sakura. As we all know, Sakura is the cherry blossom in Japan.
Talking about the podcast, how did you get this great idea and when did you start? Always, grilling the guest here on the show. Today, let us swap the roles.
Okay, let's roll. Hi everyone, welcome to Talk with Nesh. I'm Nesh and this is Sukhi.
Hi everyone, welcome to this Nesh.
Be on this side. It's interesting because I've always been asking questions. But yeah, I hope that this is an incredible opportunity for me to introduce myself and for everybody to know a little bit about me.
Great. Nesh, to start with, we'd like to know something about you. If you can just tell us about yourself in brief and also some educational qualifications and how your journey has been so far.
So, how do I introduce myself? I think the best way to introduce myself would be that I'm a believer. I believe in the universe. I believe that everybody can dream and that those dreams do come true. I'm a nature lover. I just love spending time with the nature. I love stargazing, and one of my favorite places for stargazing is Lake Tekapu in New Zealand.
Great, that shows you got a lot of time to spend like this.
I do steal time. I really love nature. I feel that it's, you can draw great inspiration and it kind of heals you even if you're not broken.
That's
I mean, it's great. I love music. I've spent a lot of my time in Japan, over 9.5 years in Japan. So that has shaped a lot of my thought process. In fact, there's a very beautiful phrase in Japanese. They say, Nana korobi ya oki, which means that if you fall down 7 times, you get up the 8th time and you still walk. And that's something that I personally really believe. So that's about me in short.
Nice to know about that, Nish. What have been your qualifications? If we can just request you just to highlight those things.
Yeah, absolutely. My background has been in HR, actually, over more than a decade of experience in talent acquisition, employer branding, and I've had this fantastic opportunity to work, in Japan, in Japanese, and work with small companies, medium-sized companies, and big giants. One of the FANG companies. I've done incredible work there. And this journey of mine, like relocating to different countries, has really given me a great experience. In the sense that I've worked with people from different cultures and different backgrounds.
Okay. Since you mentioned about working with Japanese companies and Japanese people, but I thought that requires the proficiency in the language there.
Yeah, absolutely. It does. When you go to Japan, you will understand that Japanese is a language proficiency is a must. When you have to work there, you need to clear the certifications, and so there are 5 levels
Okay.
of Japanese language certification for a foreigner, which are required. So different levels, but I have cleared all 5 of them.
Great.
Yeah.
How much time it takes to clear all the 5 levels?
That's a good question. That's really, it depends. Some people take, like it typically takes years, but I had this as a goal. So within 2 years, I cleared like the most tough level of proficiencies.
Very, very, very creditable. Very is a great achievement. In fact, I must say, because I remember, some people whom I met, they say they have not been able to clear the Japanese language those proficiency tests.
Yeah, I mean, it requires incredible dedication and commitment, and you really need to find something that you like or love. And for me, I love watching Japanese movies and drama.
Okay,
So that's something that I used to like finish a series, in like 2 days flat, and that's how. And also radio, I used to listen to a lot of radio. That's how I picked up the language.
great, very nice. Now, speaking about Japan, what are the three things which you have loved most during your experience there?
Yeah, of course, Japan is a very unique country. It's a homogenous country, as you would know. But now slowly it has started opening up to foreigners. And there's a lot that you can learn, when you go there and you experience life there. And having lived and worked there in Japanese, I've learned a lot. So, top three things. I think number one would be sakura. As we all know, sakura is the cherry blossom in Japan. I've the thing behind sakura is that they cherish sakura a lot. Those flowers, they come only for a week. So end of March till April first week they are there, and then they wither away. And the philosophy behind that is that life is, beautiful, and it can be short also. Like before you realize, your journey, you're all already at the end of the journey. So you should live every moment,
And
cherish
and spread your fragrance.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
So that's one thing I love. And also there's a very nice thing which is like similar to that. This is what I've learned from my colleague. Ichigo Ichie, which means once in a lifetime. So everything that happens, even though you feel it's like a deja vu, but that moment is just once in a lifetime. So you've got to give it your all. You've got to like, live it really. And before every meeting, I used to see her like prepare, for that meeting and with utmost dedication.
Okay.
So that's something that I've picked up from, that aspect of Japan. If you see, Japan has been a country which has kind of gone through a lot. Like there have been like obviously the World War and the disasters, the tsunami, earthquake. But I see that it builds itself so quickly. Like there's a lot of resilience and perseverance. That's something I kind of really resonate.
Nice to know that. In fact, we are, in fact, we generally, we believe whatever we have to do today, let us postpone it for tomorrow. Whereas you say, whatever we have to do tomorrow, do it today. And that's a great thing.
Yeah.
I know.
And also one more thing I see, and that I think when you go to any other country, you would also see a similar thing is that कोई भी काम छोटा या बड़ा नहीं होता है एंड जो आपको काम मिला है उस मोमेंट में उसे पूरी डेडिकेशन से करना ज़रूरी है
Okay, sir.
because I used to see like even in the train station there used to be like dedicated people who are cleaning the railing of the escalator
Yes.
and with so much dedication and I used to wonder like wow मतलब कितने अच्छे से वो अपना काम कर रहा है but that's how they have built such a clean country so that's something
मतलब कि काम कोई छोटा नहीं होता
absolutely
और ना ही कोई छोटा है काम करने से हो जाता है काम काम है
Yeah.
गुड वर्क इज वर्शिप
Yeah.
ग्रेट वेरी नाइस नाउ लेट्स टॉकिंग अबाउट द पॉडकास्ट हाउ डिड यू गेट दिस ग्रेट आइडिया एंड व्हेन डिड यू स्टार्ट अबाउट दिस टॉक विद दिनेश
Yeah. Talk with Nesh. So, like I mentioned, I've relocated countries. I've started my life over again. And when another such move happened, of relocating countries, I had some time to kind of reflect. While I did pick up a job, but I did have some time to reflect. And it was during that time that I thought that I have a solid experience behind me. Career is my jam. This is what I do. I love listening to career stories. I'm particularly interested about career transitions. And I feel कि कोई भी age नहीं होती है, you know, uh, for starting something new or to learn something. And I love learning. So, when I have guests on the show and I ask them their career journeys, business journeys, when they start something new, when they've had, challenges and how they rise, I get inspired, I learn. And now I feel that when this is shared, with people out there.
Nice, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, I mean, because people, I'm sure they might be at different stages, different phases. कोई अपना जॉब स्टार्ट कर रहा होगा, कोई बिजनेस स्टार्ट करने का सोचता होगा पर डरता होगा, या कोई कभी मिड लाइफ क्राइसिस में होगा या कंफ्यूज्ड होगा कि मैं क्या करूँ, अपना पैशन फॉलो करूँ या नहीं करूँ, करेज, रेजिलियंस, ये सारी चीज़ें मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे भी इंस्पायर करती हैं, और जो लोग देख रहे हैं, आई रियली होप दैट इट इंस्पायर्स देम. So that is the idea, the main idea,
बहुत अच्छा।
right?
मतलब कि जिन लोगों ने इतने साल अपने खपा दिए अपने काम में, उसके लिए अगर कोई सुन रहा है तो एटलीस्ट उतना उतना उनको बेनिफिट है। इसमें दैट मच टाइम एंड एक्सपीरियंस दे हैव ऑलरेडी ट्रैवल्ड बाय जस्ट लिसनिंग एंड वाचिंग योर पॉडकास्ट्स।
Yeah, I really hope it helps people.
Very nice. Okay, Nish, once you thought of starting this talk with Nish, what next steps?
Yeah, so what were the next steps, right? Um, After I thought that I should start Talk with Nish, I thought that, you know, I will just go ahead with it.
Okay.
And I thought let's do like a few pilot episodes.
Okay.
एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि जब हमारे माइंड में कोई आइडिया आता है, जब हमें ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ नया करना है, so we keep waiting, for like that perfect moment, perfect team, perfect opportunity. I thought मुझे अभी इंतज़ार नहीं करना है. Let's just go for it. And yeah, I took the first step, and that's the beauty. You see that the universe starts supporting you, because the first few pilot episodes, they I got incredible response, and that's the power of the community. So thank you guys. It's all because how people came and commented and liked, and every comment, every like, it makes a lot of difference.
But tell me one thing, during this podcast, or just preparing before that, how do you identify such personalities? Because what we've been saying it, the people, those who have been coming, the guests who have been coming on the podcast, they are all accomplished and they have done so much in their field and they're still doing it. Means, how do you identify and how do you bring them out?
So yeah, so actually, for me, a very important factor for a guest is that I want to present stories that kind of resonate with the kind of main underlying theme that I have. And the main underlying theme that I have are the stories of grit and determination and resilience. I call it the phoenix spirit, because that's my spirit animal. So basically, क्या होता है ना कि लाइफ में फेलियर्स तो आते ही हैं, लाइक आई सेड इन द बिगिनिंग, नाना कुरोबी या ओकी, मतलब अगर आप 7 बार गिरो तो आप 8वीं बार उठो और चलो,
Hmm.
राइट? तो वो इम्पोर्टेंट है, एंड दैट्स अ स्पिरिट आई लुक फॉर, एंड दैट्स अ स्पिरिट दैट एनकरेजेस मी आल्सो, इंस्पायर्स मी आल्सो. सो दैट्स अ नॉन नेगोशिएबल.
तो फिर 8वीं बार गिर गई तो उठता है या नहीं सकता?
नहीं, तब भी चलो. Yeah, but I kind of really I believe in that. That's how life, it moves on, right? The show must go on,
Yes.
and if you give in your best, put in your best, then वो और अच्छा लग.
Never give up.
Never give
Never
up.
give up.
Never
Correct.
give up.
That's great. Very nice
So,
to hear these things that you got such a determined outlook to the life and you continue doing, you continue putting in your best. This is great.
I hope to do that. Huh.
Tell me this, talk with Nesh, do you really love this job?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, actually, I've never been sure of anything more than this.
Okay.
So I'm really grateful for having, my other career, but I really love what I'm doing here, at Talk with Nesh. So let me give you a backstory.
Hmm.
So 8 years ago, when I was in Japan, at that time, I met with a recruitment consultant, because I was looking for a job and really, trying to kind of land something in the corporate world. I was without a job. So I met this consultant, and in Japan, a lot of recruitment happens through the recruitment consultants. So when I met this particular consultant, he asked me, "What is your goal? What do you want to do?" And to which I said at that point, I want to make a difference. I want to create a positive impact. And he gave me a blank stare. He was like, क्या बोल रही है ये? Job लो और आगे जाओ. But that's one thing that has stayed with me, the thought that I had at that point till today. Obviously, when you're working in talent acquisition and you have this opportunity to place somebody, you do feel good about your job. But I think more than that, this platform is incredible because I feel the kind of impact that this has in today's day and age is great. And if you're able to spread positivity, hope, and inspire people, and they learn something valuable, especially related to
Yes,
past
yes, yes,
years,
yes, yes.
then I feel that my job is well done.
Very nice, very nice, very
Yeah.
nice. Great. So, Nish, tell me one thing. It was very fascinating listening to your the journey so far. Now, when you're talking about this talk with Nish, do you get some time really to pursue some of your other hobbies? And what are your main hobbies?
Uh, like most of the Indians, one of my main hobby is watching movies.
Okay, 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 okay.
I love watching movies.
Hmm.
And I feel मूवी से भी बहुत inspiration मिल जाता है.
Any particular movie which you can recite, or which has really uh, made an indelible impression on you?
Yeah, actually two movies. So the first movie I'd like to give is Kung Fu Panda. It's a cute movie, but if for those of you who would have watched it would know that Po is the name of the panda.
Okay.
And Po the panda, basically, he was not supposed to be the dragon warrior, the savior, because he was totally out of shape. He was a misfit. When you look at the job description, he never fit the bill, he is totally different. And also, he receives like the magical scroll for which he's waiting throughout the movie, and that scroll is empty.
Hmm.
Okay. But then you see towards the end of the movie, he turns into this dragon warrior, the savior who saves the entire
Oh,
town.
okay, okay.
And the secret behind that is his mind, the belief, that he had. He stopped listening to the negative voices in his head,
It's great.
and he started believing in that one voice that said that I can do it, or I am the dragon warrior. So I feel that that movie has had an incredible impact on the way I,
Very
think it's
nice, very
shaped
nice,
my thought
very nice.
process. And another movie is very interesting, Drishyam. I really love Drishyam, Ajay Devgan and Tabu.
Yes, yes, yes.
तो उसमें एक डायलॉग है जिसमें तबू बोलती है अजय देवगन के बारे में, अरे ये तो चौथी फेल गवार है, ये तो क्या ही कर लेगा.
अच्छा, okay.
But वही फिर he you see how the story unfolds towards the end, and she says
Hmm.
कि मैंने तो इसे underestimate किया था. So for me, one of the lessons that I learned from that particular movie is कि कभी किसी को underestimate नहीं करना चाहिए.
Oh, you mean to say कि जो जैसा दिखता है वैसे जरूरी नहीं होता है.
नहीं मतलब हम कभी-कभी सोचते हैं कि इसका एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड नहीं है. वी आर क्विक टू जज पीपल कि अरे ये तो क्या ही होगा या ये तो क्या ही उस पहनावे से या बैकग्राउंड से, राइट? बट कौन कब क्या कर जाए तुम्हें नहीं पता चलता है. सो द टेबल्स कैन टर्न. That's what I like believe in. So that's why I love movies, but these two are like super favorite.
Very nice. You find time to see movies also.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't?
Great. Anish, other than the movie, any other sources of inspiration for you?
Hmm. So yeah, I
I'm
mean,
sure कुछ कई कई कुछ होगा.
nature. Like I said, I love nature, and I spend a lot of time just talking to the birds and looking at the trees or plants dancing in the breeze. The other day, I saw a small bird, that was flying against the storm, against all odds, and trying to reach its destination. And in my mind, I thought, if this bird can do it, why can I not do it? So I feel that if you look around, you will find inspiration, and that's what is my tagline, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, my tagline is that you do not have to look far for inspiration because there are so many incredibly inspiring stories all around us. Because as they say that no one else sees the world the way you do, so no one else can tell the stories that Deep has. Yeah.
Anish, in fact, we are happy to note that you have recently been given silver button for your podcasts.
Yeah.
So it's a great achievement. We all know that. Now, after silver button, what are the next steps?
I'm really grateful for the silver button. So thank you to all the viewers, all my guests. thank you to the universe. So after the gratitude, I'd like to say that there are other precious petals also. But yeah, I mean,
But I think getting this silver button in such a short period of time after starting your talk with Nish, it's really is really great achievement.
I'm really grateful because I think, like I said, it's a community support.
Yeah.
People want to watch, and people are watching, and the guests are believing in me,
Mm.
and coming and sharing their stories with everybody. So it's all theirs. And but I continue to strive to present stories that are meaningful, that matter. Career stories, stories of resilience, like I said, and inspire people.
Mm.
That's what I would love to continue doing.
Very nice. Nish, we really enjoyed talking to you today.
Thank you.
And I'm sure today you had a little feel of what the guests
Oh yeah,
how do they feel when they're being grilled and
I was a
chopped.
little, but I kind of composed myself, gathered myself, and yeah,
Great. Well done.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thanks a lot.
everybody.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.